Hey everyone, Jeff here, and welcome to another video in our Fall of the Dark Brotherhood Let's Play series. So before I get into episode 3, which starts the Falkreath chapter, it looks like, I should mention that today, recording this video, April 5th, the Houses of Morrowind expansion dropped. And I invested that $5 entire to get my, 10 starter packs or something, plus a random legendary. And the legendary I got was House Lalu something. And so I built a deck with red, yellow, and green. It's not great. I took it to PvP and won 2 games. I wish I had recorded them so that everyone would be able to see how it played. I felt like I was actually outmatched. If I hadn't top decked a piercing javelin at the very end to get through my opponent's guard and win, he was going to just get back into the game with drain creatures. I would have definitely lost. So, that being said, I'm going to try to play it through episode 3 here, just so that we can run something through this Let's Play that probably not a lot of people have done before, and it'll give everyone the opportunity to see a 3-color deck in the Fall of the Dark Brotherhood questline. Oh, I thought that we were going to see the video again, which is why I waited. So, yeah, I suppose we'll go to the, is this the Hidden Shack? No.
I've already asked you to leave, so I guess we'll have to do this the hard way.
Grave concoctions. Potions in Skyrim were an interesting thing. I basically just used invisibility potions for stealth attacks, health potions because they're great, and archery potions, bow potions. So we have Lalu Jenk, and the reason that I was able to build this is not because I used any soul gems or got the pre-made deck for the $5, and I don't have 1,000 gold to even pick it up. But in the legendary that I got in my Morrowind starter kit was actually Duke. So I got a free unique legendary as part of my I got a $5 unique legendary essentially along with my 10 packs. I didn't actually see him in either one of my PvP games, but I figured if I have an opportunity to build a 3-color deck, I might as well use the unique legendary that I already have. So, and again, I don't have great cards, so keep that in mind. As I play, it's my take on a sort of mid-rangey control deck, sort of a blend between mid-range and control. Like I said, I don't have really good cards, so I'm basically just trying to play the best card I have in all the available spots. My high end is only 7 cards over 7+. I mean, there are probably situations in a 50-card deck where you're playing 7 cards in that spot. So I just don't have great stuff, but the stuff I do have that I know I can get value out of, I'm playing. And there's a couple new cards like a Belmore Puppeteer, which again, you get this late in the game, and maybe you play 2 or 3 other cards, and then you have a 4/4 for 2. I'm not sure if it's great, but at the very least, it's vanilla. And I think you could probably do better a lot of the times. That's one of the new cards. We also have Stand Watch, which has Prophecy, and I'm only playing it probably because of Prophecy. I think that giving you something guard and drawing a card are both good things, but it is a bit conditional in the sense that if I do top deck this and I don't have a creature, let's just say, I hate playing cards that are conditional, as everyone would know if they've seen any of my other videos. I talk about this at length. So, and I also have this, which is a new card. It's alright. It's a 2/2 for 3. I think that if you meet either other condition, if you meet the first condition, you essentially play a 2/2 for free, right? And if you meet the second condition, you draw a card. So playing a 2/2 and drawing a card isn't, all that bad. And then I'm just kind of curving out. I have a couple legendaries now that I've earned by playing the story. Black Dragon. I popped in a Nasi in a pack, which I think is super lucky. So hey, I have another unique legendary in here. That's really cool. Of course, I'm running 3 piercing javelins. Card just seems great. And then again, just a few 1-ups and everything just to fill out the deck, and then topping it all off with 2 Manticoras. And this is something now I really wish I had 3 of, because in this deck, or in this variant, sort of a control variant, if you will, this would definitely be a 3 of. So definitely not going through every single card here. 75 is a lot. We'd spend 20 minutes on a deck tech. I just kind of taken into a couple of matches in this Fall of the Dark Brotherhood quest line, see if it pans out. We may again encounter some matches where we need to tech specifically against our opponent, in which case this will go by the wayside. But like I said, it won me 2 games with sort of mediocre cards, not a lot of legendaries. You know, just kind of playing some good value stuff in each spot, and hopefully we'll see a few wins in this quest line as well. So we are going to play our Lalu. I have it titled Lalu Jank because that's pretty much what it is. Although, you know, with just good value cards in every spot, it is possible to pull wins out. Oh, all right. So our opponent has she has potions. This is kind of a good hand, right? We'll ship Goldbrand, but we have a 2-drop, we have a 3-drop. They're both pretty good. They do things. I like it. And a 10-drop. So what is this? Swindler's Market. When you play a 0-cost card, deal 1 damage to your opponent and gain 1 health. Wow. Okay, so I didn't know this card existed until right now. So that 0-cost 1/1 with charge that I'm talking about, and activate, gain 2 health. Alright, so she just gained 2 health willy-nilly, not waiting for rune breaks or some card draw first, just going ham. So that 0 for 1/1 with charge seems like it could combo with this pretty well. I'd be interested to see what other 0-cost cards are available, because this is a card to me that just screams 1-turn kill, right? OTK. If you have a couple of these out and then you play that 1/1 with charge, for instance, it does 1 damage when it hits, but if you have 2 or 3 of these out, it also would do 2 more damage and you gain life. So for 0, you have a lot of interactions. Now you need to get the support down first, but still, we're not going to ring anything out. We could have with this, but you know, again, all right, now our opponent in one of the PvP games tried to play 2 of these. Well, they did successfully play 2 of them, but they did not connect with either one. And this is the perfect target for this Pyromancer if I ever saw one. So we won't let any of those cat shenanigans happen today. Kill that right away. Now, if our opponent plays another one somewhere, we're a bit boned, as they say. Alright, pretty cool play. Hit it and then shifted it over so that we can't attack. Crushing Blow, perfect draw. We really want to keep our opponent off those 0-cost cards. See, so here we start to see the synergy. Goblin Skulk, pull those 0-cost 1/1s from your deck. Have a Swindler's Market in play. Oh yeah. And Zarya wasted, in my opinion, that health potion bonus, because now we can just kind of. That's fine. Okay. And this. Oh, I see. Okay. That's fine. We do have. So what's this? If you have a red card in play, draw a card. Okay, so this is what I'm talking about. I mean, we do have a red card in play. Now, if we play Brotherhood Assassin and it survives a turn, we can play this next turn essentially for free and draw a card. So let's see if we can try to get both triggers on this card. It's a bit greedy, but we're still going to try. And I honestly think we probably don't care about that 2 damage, although I could be wrong. I could be wrong.
Just give me a name.
But I don't think we do. And I didn't play Bruma first because, again, I kind of want to save the ring charges. We may need to Manticora a turn early. 2 points of damage is not... Oh, they changed this. Alright, now I wish we had put something over here. Alright, well, it's telling us to play this, right? And now we have 5, so I don't know that, you know, we care about the life gain, although perhaps we do. Let's attack first. Let's play in the correct order here. This is going to connect, which is going to be really bad. I don't know how many more zero-cost cards she runs. Probably a lot because of Swindler's Market. So maybe we do want to keep this alive, but... And again, normally we would draw first, right? But considering our opponent does have 6 points of damage, plus is going to get a zero-cost card and can do another point of damage, I think playing Bruma Profiteer out now and just getting even 1 point of extra health here is going to be what we want to do, so... Oh! I froze for a second. I was so astounded that we drew Duke. Man, I wish I could play him this turn. 2 more turns till we get him online. Could play Serpentine Stalker just to be able to have something else to trade next turn. It is very tempting. I think we do. Because again, you know, our opponent is going to start to go nutty. What's this? That I know. This draws a card, and that seems fantastic. Now again, if you play against a human opponent, most likely they will draw first. Oh, we have one of our own. Excellent. Okay. Got a zero-cost spell. Let's find out what it is. Alright. Curse. Sure. So now I think we probably just start to trade some of this stuff in, but before we do, let's at least get some value out of Bruma Profiteer by casting something. And I mean, how could we not play this, right? I mean, do we want to also Thieves Guild Recruit? I don't think so. I think we want to Thieves Guild Recruit next turn because then we will have 7 and we will draw a 5-drop. So we could draw another Leaf Lurker. It might be the only 5 we have. I think we have a few. Oh, we have a Nasi in the 5-drop spot, actually. Plus maybe some other things. So sure, let's just play this next turn. I suppose we'll hide this, because you just never know what our opponent is doing, right? So we'll gain some life. We can get a contract here.
It's nothing personal.
Okay. And I think we honestly do need to trade these in. Although maybe we do try to gain an extra life with the contract to gain an extra life. We want to kill this with the dragon, for sure. And then this is kind of a problem, but meh. We could always do that and then Leaf Lurker next turn if we need to. Sure. I decided to make that play and run out Thieves Guild Recruit. Okay, because Thieves Guild Recruit can trade here, and now our board is just looking fantastic. Alright. Alright, another one of those. Kind of a problem. Ooh. So how do we want to play this? I think we definitely want to get this guard down. So let's think about how we want to do this. We'll do this. We'll clear a creature. And now we have 7. So what do we want to pull from our deck? What do we want to play first? This is dead. This is dead. This is dead. If we play this, we don't get to pull anything. So I guess we play this, and then we get a 4-drop we could then play. It's probably going to be another Viper, because I don't know what else we have in the 4-drop spot. Or it could be a Hive Defender.
My sword hand itches.
It's another Viper. Well, that's fine.
I'll kill you where you stand.
Yeah, we don't need to do anything else. Next turn we can Viper. We'll either get a 3rd Viper or maybe a Hive Defender. Or we can Bat and then get a 5-drop. I'm not attacking with that. Alright then. So that, I don't think, could have worked out worse. We can Leaf Lurker this. We can Rapid Shot and Giant Bat into that. Clear everything. Let's, I suppose, draw first. Alright. And I think we'll probably start putting some things over here. But we lost our Duke. We can attack here. And then next turn we could play Bruma and just... Oh. 4-0 cost cards and no play. Really? Summon a 0-1 target with guard for your opponent. Slay, draw a card. If it's an action, reduce its cost to 0. Alright.
There's a plan. There's always a plan.
Never know how to hammer this one.
Sure.
We'll see how they like someone who fights back. I'll kill you where you stand.
Pass turn. Oh my god, really?
This one offers something tasty.
Our opponent is going off. Plot. +1/+1 for each other card you've played this turn. Alright, so we could do this, and then that. Okay. I mean, again, I don't even know that that's the right play. I'm just trying to get some interactions with these new cards, you know? And now we have a 4/4 for 2, which I've never known to be the worst thing ever. We're going to punch a bit because apparently this deck can just go off and win, so we really need to win the game at some point here. I guess we won't give him the last card. Oh.
So many beautiful things for potions. So many beautiful things for potions.
Okay, that's 2. Those are pretty good. +1/+1 in guard each. Yeah, so how do we want to do this? Can we do 5 damage?
You've meddled in our business for the last time.
I really like that. Alright, let's take it home with the dragon. Alright.
I'll tell you everything.
And these borders are cool too, by the way. Let's talk about that. The 3-color borders. Pretty cool. Marked man. Summon, put a 0/2 makeshift defensive with guard into your hand. Sure. So, you know, again, this just screams token deck. That's fine. I think at some point I will build a token deck just to, you know, showcase the gameplay.
Sithis, a necromancer. I left his cult when I found out. Tell you what, I'll let you borrow my old robes to sneak into his ritual if you do a little something for me. I have this new poison I've been dying to try out. Why don't you test it on the residents of the Hilltop Shrine?
Oh, I like the sound of that. We're just doing that next.
Shrine to test out Zaria's poison. But the residents she spoke of would not be easily dealt with.
Anyone remember the first time you tried to fight a giant in Skyrim? And you were like level 7 and you were feeling badass because you just got fireball or something and they just stepped on you and killed you? Yeah, good times. Good times. We're going to play this same deck again. We're going to run it. Hilltop Giants. He is angry. 100. Oh my god. When you have well, unfortunately we can't keep any of this despite at least 2 of the cards in this hand being pretty good. Alright. Alright. So this is when you have killed 6 creatures with lethal, win the game. Give all friendly creatures lethal. Return Zaria's poison to your hand and increase its cost by 1. Alright. We unfortunately have no play, but we can go, you know, 3, 4, 5 and curve out pretty nice starting next turn. I think we're going to have to do that. We may have to rely on some piercing javelins in the meantime to set up our lethal kills with this poison. Yeah. God, I don't want to use that yet. Let's run this out. And I mean, should we attack for 1? What do we put him to 99? I mean, if we do that, they're practically dead, right? Yeah. All right. Yeah. God, this is so bad. This might be the wrong deck for this, like the absolute wrong deck for this. Like, maybe what we should do is tech a deck with just weenie creatures, right? Like 1/1, 1/1, 1/1. Oh, like that spell that puts 4 1/1s in a lane, right? Give them all poison, ping, 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 ping. Complete our objective.
The forest is my cloak.
I'm going to do that. I don't even know if that's right. I guess we swing for 5 more. Let our opponent make the next move. If our opponent attacks here, that's fine. If our opponent goes face, we could then rapid shot and attack there. And if our opponent plays something else, oh, nice. You gotta be like that, right? Okay. Alright. And we just put a deck together with a bunch of lethal creatures as well. So we're looking for small creatures that we can give lethal to and lethal creatures in general. And green has a lot of that. So maybe we just run out a lethal. Yeah. So we could do this. And then crushing blow the other one and clear everything.
I am death.
I mean, actually, that didn't suck. We milled 1,000,000. Do I put this here so that our opponent doesn't attack our face? Like, our opponent will 100% take that trade, right? If I put this here? Yeah, probably. Let's put it there. We have a bunch of removal in the meantime. Oh, Crushing Blow, of course, because in the Mammoth deck you run Crushing Blow. Yeah. Sure. Alright. That works.
The forest is my cloak. Behold my...
I wonder if it's possible to kill this opponent with lethal damage. Oh, yeah. It probably has, I don't know, 10 of these in their deck, because that seems to be how this is going to work. Sure. Alright. Oh, well, this will be good. So we can go...
Do you not take you? Behold my...
I mean, that's 3. This would definitely be 4. Alright. The reason I cycled Rapid Shot on my own dude is because we're not going to kill, like, again, this is just, we're going to want to poison that, we're going to want to use this as the poison effect to kill that. First, let's play out a creature, so that we get a life. Yeah. What is that, 4? Alright. Put something else over here that I can attack into. Oh, you bastard. Yeah, well. I think we need to get the most out of our spells. Is there another Crushing Blow? No. Just, you know, that giant. I mean, I'm fine using Manticora on something. Okay, yeah, this is perfect. Okay. Totally fine. Alright. How many do we have? 4? I mean, we can get another one with the bat right now, but we might want to save that, right? And I think we need to put more than one creature out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Or we could just do this. Sure. I mean, this isn't a full use of our mana, but I think these are better creatures, and so I'm going to save them, perhaps. Now, if our opponent puts 2 creatures here, we could get the lethal... Oh, another Crushing Blow, right. Well, that's why I gave this guard, by the way, to play around our opponent's Crushing Blow. Sure. And then maybe that. None of these creatures can be Crushing Blowed. Oh my god. We're doing it. We're going for lethal damage. Here we go. Oh yeah. Eat it. So this is one of the new cards. When Fetrify Golem takes damage and survives, summon a 2/2 Fetrify Swarm. Yeah, sure. I don't think we need to play out anything else. Maybe we play out Giant Bat and more cool Gatekeeper. Oh my god, taste it. Alright. Sure. Alright. Alright. Why wouldn't you, kill the thing? I mean, 8 is a lot, right? That's kind of a problem. So we have to go... silence that. Give everything... kill that. And now cost 6. But like I said, we're on the kill our opponent with lethal. I mean, with with lethal damage plan, obviously. Yeah. Yeah. Sure. If we get another silence effect, we just win. This is if you have green card in play, gain 3 magic of this turn. If you have a red card in play, draw a card. Well, we don't have a red card in play. We have tons of green stuff. We could give this lethal. Yeah. Let the record show that although we are most likely going to win here, we probably could just do lethal damage to our opponent. I mean, we've defeated more than half their life total, and we're in a position where I think we probably could get there, just controlling one creature a turn. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, the bat takes it home, right? But first, let's do this 9 damage, just so our opponent knows that we are not to be trifled with. Alright, that's it. Hilltop Giants down. What a match. I'm telling you, these story matches are just fantastic. And we got our quest. We have enough gold to get another one of the pre-made decks. I was eyeing up Ayala's Companions, and the reason I was is because there was... I forget, there was some stuff in there that I saw that I actually wanted to play with. That would get, like, finish out play sets of some of the cards. You know, and again, I like playing with play sets because it just smooths out your draws and your deck consistency. Bonus quest, attack your opponent 20 times. Oh, by all means. Unstoppable Rage. A friendly creature deals damage equal to its power to all other creatures in this lane. Well, that's stupid. You just put that on a lethal creature and wipe everything, or a drain creature and gain a bunch of life. I mean, I think it's great, but... card seems good. Card seems really good. This is a bit conditional. Destroy a creature with 4 power or more. But I did notice that red is really, really, really lacking removal. So I think just having access to a solid removal spell, especially for bigger threats, is really nice. Let's see if we can find a way to fit Unstoppable Rage in our jank deck. Because I think it belongs. The problem is, do we have great targets for it?
Here are the robes I promised. They should make it easier to get close to Rathir.
That's right. Happy to oblige. So I suppose if we had not done this mission before this one, we would have to do it without the robes.
You're asking too many questions about my master. I think it's best I silenced you permanently.
Oh. Well, whenever a player silences a creature, they summon a skeleton guard. Well, I do have a few silence effects in this deck. Yeah, let's edit this, because probably that rage card belongs, right? Yeah. What do we take out? Oh, God, probably anything would be... Oh, you know what? I just had a thought. If you play Unstoppable Rage on a creature with Breakthrough, does it break through all the other creatures? Like, let's just say your opponent has, 4 1/1s, and you Unstoppable Rage on a Breakthrough creature. Does that mean that you do 28 spillover damage plus the 8 from the creature? So you would do 36 damage in one turn with 8 for 8? That seems like it doesn't suck, right? New card and new card. Unstoppable Rage. Boom. Now we're filling out our high end. The problem is we don't have a ton of great targets for it, honestly. So we need to take something out. I thought that Snowy Saber Cat was a bit weak when I played it. I got to a point where I kind of just started throwing random stuff in here to fill the deck out. Like Monk Strike probably doesn't belong. One more card. This. I mean, I like having some support removal, but again, 1 out of 75. What are the odds that you draw it, right? Alright. We're doing it. And normally I've been switching up decks that I'm running in this story mode, but considering this 3-color mechanic is brand new and we have the opportunity to play it, it seems silly not to. Something about her seems a little off. Maybe it's the lighting. After player silences a creature, that player summons a 1/1 skeleton guard here and gives it guard. After a creature other than Rotting Draugr in this lane is destroyed, summon a 1/1 Rotting Draugr. Okay. So we have multiple lane effects going on. Honestly, we're probably just looking for good cards. I think our deck is strong enough that if we just play out good cards, this card is excellent against 1/1 creatures. It trades 3 times. Yeah. Well, that's not great. We'll put this here because this can trade with 2. Oh. Well. It's still going to trade with 2 creatures, so let the record show.
You won't foil my plan.
Alright. That actually sucks because I wanted to draw that card pretty bad. Well, we can play 2 things this turn, so we might as well, right? Oh, that's an excellent draw. Sure. I think it's going to be imperative to keep their board clear, but I don't... Oh, we got the value. Alright. Well, we're just going to wipe out that lethal creature. Sure. That is fine. Like, I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about this. We could steal lethal, but that doesn't seem great. I probably want to steal guard, honestly. If she has anything with drain. Take the trades. Play out a Hive Defender. It's going to die, but we'll get a 1/1 then. Okay. This silence effect actually, you know, at first I was wondering, like, is the silence effect in this game good? I don't know. Turns out it's not the worst. We could still break through. Or we could just kill this and then Leaf Lurker it. Sure. And now this will trade favorably with both of those. The problem is this one over here is just kind of going to get out of hand. But I guess we have so many answers for that. And I kind of want to steal guard with Anasi over here. So Oh, give me a card. Yes. Alright. Prophecy, give a creature guard, draw a card. Yep. That actually was a pretty cool prophecy. But again, if I did, like, if there was a lethal creature here, for instance, and they had attacked into Leaf Lurker, let's just say. When I was doing the deck tech at the beginning of this video, I commented that this card was super conditional because you need a creature out. And if you don't, then it's kind of just a dead prophecy. Now, still giving a creature guard and drawing a card from hand is fine, but you don't get the free value out of it. So, I wasn't sure how good it was. We did get value this time, but I'm not sure. Yeah, we're just going to do that. And then... So we have 7. So we can put 7 over here. Because this can eat both of these creatures. And hope that this doesn't trade into this. So that we get the guard value. Perfect. Alright. Alright, a 1/1 skeleton. Well, this is going to be a pretty good Inasi, because we're going to steal guard and at least be able to block a couple things over here. And I like that play. We could also giant bat into something then. Yeah. I like it. Sweet. Very cool. And now we can trade here. Oh my lord, another one. That card is annoyingly good in the right circumstance. At least our opponent is not pulling the prophecy, give a creature -4/-0 this turn? Sure. Let's clear a little bit of this lane out. We'll give this -4/-0, and then we will clear it. Now, I get that our opponent gets a skeleton out of that, but that seems fine. Oh, man, this is what I'm talking about. If we could land this giant and then use Unstoppable Rage on it against all these little... Oh, come on now. Oh my god, we're doing it. Oh, we're definitely doing it. The question is, are we doing it now? Because it's really not the best play, right? The best play is to sheer point this and then attack into it and not take any damage on our creatures. That's the best play. And it's not even close, honestly. Even though it's not the full use of our mana, it's still by far just the better play. Oh, God, I hate how we have to wait a turn on that, but... Yeah. Alright, well, maybe we'll get some value out of it this game. I don't know. It's still a ways before our opponent is dead, but we are representing 18 power, so... Yeah. Alright. Once again... Duke... I mean, we are going to play Duke this turn, but... Thank God we have this Piercing Javelin. Like... Wow. I think we do give our opponent a card, because we have to get to winning. Oh. Got excited. Alright, all that is fine. Trade here. We get a skeleton. It's totally fine. Yeah, this is... Yeah. When a friendly creature dies, gain a life. Oh, no. Of course our opponent had to draw that, right? I'm stunned. I have no words. Well, I think the appropriate retribution here is for us to clear this and then kill that with the creature that it silenced, honestly. Yeah. Alright. And we'll play this here so that if our opponent gets a silence effect or a guard or something, we can go and get our contract. I mean, we have lethal, right? Alright, I lied. But that card was cool, whatever that was. Something happened. We got turned into a mummy. We're about to find out, though. Oh, you know what? I'm never going to be able to sift through all that. Mummify. Prophecy. Transform a creature into a 2/2 shriveled mummy. Okay. So, maybe we do this and take our shout? Or do we try to 10, 14, 16, 19? We have lethal. But if we miss it, then, you know, this is still out. Let's attack with this lane first.
It's nothing personal.
Alright. Pretty cool mono purple deck our opponent was playing. I mean, those lane effects were also extremely helpful. I don't know that her deck was all that strong, but in one of our PvP games with this 3-color deck, our opponent played that Drain Vampire against us and just completely went to town for like 3 turns. Falkreath Defiler, slay, summon a creature from your discard pile. That's cool. So it seems like there's some definite slay synergy. I wonder if that's a thing, like a kind of I don't want to say tribal slay, but like a slay themed deck.
In the Hall of the Dead, the agent found a map. Perhaps it would lead to the priest.
Alright.
Gather round, my children. It is time for the ritual to begin. Tonight, the dead walk.
Now that voice acting is spot on. And he has cool eyes. Alright. So, Reanimation Lane. Creatures return from the dead as 1/1s. Use your own deck and face the guards. Or, Reanimation Lane. Creatures return from the dead as 1/1s. Use her deck. Well, like I said when we had this choice in the last video, I think that our deck is probably better. That said, it's just really cool to play something new and unexpected, and I think that that's a great experience for, well, me as a player and for everyone to see. So let's use the random deck and give it our best shot. I mean, the deck is obviously designed to be able to win this match, right? So, wearing Zaria's cultist robes, you bypass the guards. After a non-reanimated creature in this lane dies for the first time, return it to play as a 1/1. Sure. We probably just want to be... Well, this is nothing that we can keep, right? Maybe I made a terrible mistake. Has anyone ever seen Arrested Development? Alright. Alright. Alright.
One of us? You're the assassin I was warned of.
Indeed. Surprise, motherfucker. Sure, well, I mean, I guess we just do this, right? Because if our opponent has no answer to this, that's fine. We don't care about that. Because this is going to die, but we will draw 1,000,000 cards. This one will get what is needed. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Could the value be any more real, honestly? Let's just maybe Fighters Guild? I think this I want to use. I saw one of my opponents use this just to cycle, but we have so many cards that we don't need another one necessarily, and I'd rather use this at a time when it actually comes in handy. Oh my god, we get to draw 2 more cards? I forgot about this lane effect. Yeah, so how did that get buffed? Oh. How many do we have in our hand? 4, 5, 6, 7. So we could go up to 9 here. See what we draw. See what we draw. We got some sweet action here. So we can go Territorial Viper, kill that, and then kill that. Oh, darn, they got a 1-1 again. Well, I guess I can live with that because our advantage in this game is tremendous. We also have Snaketooth Necklace to get back in the game should our opponent do some damage to us here. Sure. Yep. Alright, Goblin Skulk. We have part of the 0 spell package here. Do we let this survive? I mean, are we going to have better Territorial Viper targets? The thing is, we may have bigger targets for it, but the lethal creature is powerful, and we would each get the lethal creature back, and then they would still have one, and I'm really torn here, honestly. I think we go Thieves Guild Recruit here. Sure. When this dies, we draw a card, and it comes back. And when this dies, it comes back, we draw a card. We may mill ourselves if we're not careful here. Okay. Sure. Yep. Yeah. Oh. Oh, man. I can't believe I'm doing this again, but we cannot let that creature get value. It wasn't that a hilarious turn of events. I think we put this over here, but without... Oh, man, I can't believe we lost that. I think that the Swindler's Market is how we're supposed to win this, right? Like, that's how you win this match. Okay. All right, we're doing it. All right, well, that's a low roll, so I'll take it. Let's see what we got. That's not helpful, actually. That is not helpful at all. And we can't really play anything else. How many cards do we have in our hand? 10. So we just need to play stuff? We're going to take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know how to play this deck. There's some obvious synergy here that I may have just... I'm too late to the party. Sure. Yeah, like, you know, we're just taking 1,000,000. Tower Alchemist, okay. That's unfortunate. That's also unfortunate. Sure. Yeah, so... Another... Wow, okay, so... Man, the RNG in this game can really suck. That might have been wrong. Maybe I wanted to kill this. I'm just trying to get cards out of my hand, but...
What have we here?
That's good. Or it's not. Sorry, I'm usually better about talking through the plays, but I think we just got so behind in this game that it doesn't really matter.
By all the powers of the Eight.
I don't know. I don't know.
People are so interested.
Yeah, that's fine. The fact is we lost 2 of our Swindler's Markets, and I honestly think you probably... Maybe you just mulligan until you find them. Like, if you don't have them, then that's what you go for. But our opponent's mid-range deck is the realist, and... Alright. But it comes back, I mean... We could nest a Vipers next turn and then just clear that lane, but do we survive? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11... So we're going to take 15 next turn? If we don't do anything about it? Alright. Yeah. Alright. I mean, we prevented a bit of damage, which is good. Opponent has absolutely no regard for... Yeah.
Can you please help me?
Sure. Sure. Alright, maybe we have this game under control, because what we can do here is we can do this, force the buff somewhere. Perfect. Play Nest of Vipers over here and just combo off. 1, 2, oh, the game is still doing its thing, sure. 3,
Can you please help me?
Yep. 4, 5, 6, 7. And I don't know that we care about that. Now we can go... Okay, so that Viper play was cool. Obviously, the only reason that card is in this deck is specifically for that play. We need to do something about that, or we just lose, right? At the start of your turn, summon the highest cost creature from your discard pile. Give it charge. What's the highest cost creature in their discard pile? Blackworm Necromancer, which would summon another creature from the discard pile. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Just follow the trail of blood.
My sword hand itches.
I don't know what I'm doing. I finally just need to admit that I don't know, and this is why you draw first, right? This is precisely why you draw first. Let's just get deeper into our deck. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Pass turn. Yes. It's a 1/1 though, so that's cool. Has charge, that's fine. And it pulls a Sundering Shade, which we could have done, you know, we could have rolled a lot worse. Okay. Comes back. Right. Okay. Oh my god, that is so annoying. This card is so annoying. Let's kill it. Because whatever creature gets the buff, we can kill with Territorial Viper. We also probably want to give something lethal here, right? So let's go... Yep. We finally can play this. Alright. I don't know how we win, though. We only have 15 cards in our deck. We've drawn that many more cards than our opponent. Yeah, no, discard. I think the only way we actually win this match... Yeah, that's fine. Sure. I think the only way we actually win this match is if we get that Swindler Market action online. And it's kind of a bit late for that. Like, if we had all three of those online and our opponent has no answer, we just do 3 a turn every time we cast one of these spells. No.
So it comes to violence.
But now we're out of... Wow. Yeah. Well, give a creature lethal.
This one offers something tasty.
But it comes back and they'll get another blood magic spell. Yeah, so bad.
This one offers something tasty. You waste my breath. My hand itches. So it comes to violence.
Are we gonna mill ourselves though? Maybe. Another... Okay. Let's draw first. Okay.
You waste my breath.
Attack with everything, obviously.
Only
We just have to at this point. We don't really have an option. We only have 9 cards left. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, well. We're still just
it comes to violence.
going face. Oh, and now it's going to silence my 1/1 so I don't draw a card. Oh. Alright. So we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All that's fine, honestly. I think we just...
Waste my breath.
I think we just try to kill our opponent, honestly.
I scale in shadow.
Customers only. So it comes to violence. So it comes to violence.
Sure. Now, our opponent could clear out 2 of our creatures. 3 of our creatures.
My sword is yours.
But we get another one back with same power and toughness. Alright. We have 4 on board. Game. Well, this was absolutely a stupid match. This deck is completely wild. The fact that we milled 2 of our Swindler's Markets, I think, considering that's I think that our main win condition is Swindler's Market, right? That's what it does. We just didn't have the engine to pull it off, really. We did get some value out of it and saw how cool it does work, but I kind of want to build a deck using that mechanic just to see how to pull it off. I actually think our deck had too many cycling effects for what we were trying to do. As crazy as that sounds. Move 30 creatures. Alright. Gravesinger. This is really cool art. Kind of reminds me of... what's that video game where with Talion where he takes over the orcs and it's coming to me. Astrid is weird. We haven't seen this at all. 3 for a 2/3 with lethal. Friendly lethal creatures have slay. Put a completed contract into your hand. Sure. Shadow of Mordor. That's what it is.
Unnerved many in the sanctuary. Who the agent's chance to gain her trust and learn where she and the Night Mother dwelt.
Greetings. I have come to give you an unpleasant task. We believe there is a traitor in our midst, and as the one who killed Rathir, only you are above suspicion. In better days, we would have purged this entire sanctuary. But after the destruction of Wayrest, our numbers are too few for that. I've told the others you'll be helping them with their contracts. Discover who the traitor is and silence them permanently.
There's been a lot of permanently silencing. Fiery redhead. Alright. I didn't realize that was the last mission, although that does make sense considering how nutty that match was. So, this concludes this video, and I believe that was all of Act 3 then? And, yeah, all of Episode 3. I mean, it's been great. You know, I said it in the last video, and I could say it again here. I think that all the random match effects are really cool. Playing a deck that with cards that I don't have access to yet and all is absolutely great. That was a bit of a short chapter, or short episode, I should say, but still entertaining nonetheless. So, as always, thank you for watching, and see you next time for Episode 4. Take care now.